Welcome to story time about how I got my first road tour in the brand ambassador world and the ins and outs of my full experience going cross country from the East Coast to the West Coast with one other person who I didn't really know at the time, but it was an adventure. So let's get into it. Hey Zeronda, this is your BA friend. There's a company that I know is looking for a second tour manager. So you'll be an assistant tour manager working with my other BA friend. Are you available? Are you interested? And can you start next week? Sure. Well, this is exciting. I've never done anything like this. Where can I get more details? All right, so I'm gonna put you in contact with the marketing agency, and they will reach out to you to give you all the details and get you set up so you can start your first tour. Oh, wow. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Hello. Hey, is this Deronda? Yes, this is she. Hi, Deronda. This is Brian from the marketing agency. Hi, Brian. Yeah, so um, I wanted to give you the details on your tour, and thank you for coming aboard. Absolutely. Thanks for the opportunity, Brian. And this works out perfectly because I have a break for the holiday with my regular job. So this is perfect. That's good to hear. All right. So the other tour manager, you have worked with her in the past, right? Yeah, I have. We're not super close. I have worked with her maybe once or twice in the past. She's cool. All right, perfect. You guys are gonna get to know each other very well over these next few weeks. You will be sharing a hotel room together. And you'll also be rotating as drivers for the company branded vehicle and communicating, coordinating everything together. So it's great that you are already familiar with each other, and it sounds like, you are good to go. I will send over the details via email, and if you can let me know your exact location, your closest airport, I'll get your flight details ready for you as well so you can get flown out to your first stop. Oh, perfect. This is great, Brian. Thank you. I'm so excited. Guess, I was in the right place at the right time. I've been wanting to do a tour for a while now, so this is great. Well, that's great to hear, Deronda. And I'm excited. You seem like you have really good energy, and this will be a great experience for you. Let me know if you have any questions. This is my direct contact information. And, look over the details. And, welcome aboard again. We'll be in touch very, very soon. Have a good rest of your day. Thanks, Brian. You too. Yay, we made it to Boston, our first stop. And this is where we picked up the company branded vehicle. We met with the client. I believe it was for dinner, or we might have just gotten a snack. And loaded all the equipment for the tour into the vehicle, as well as learned about all of our duties for the tour, client expectations, and pretty much, yeah, it was simply like a meet and greet that first night. And then we went back to our hotel. And that's when the real fun started. Activation day one, we're still in Boston. I don't know why I put this picture here. To symbolize community, teamwork, and togetherness. All right, so I was an assistant tour manager. My BA friend was the lead tour manager. She had experience doing tours at the time, and this was my first one. So I was there to learn, live it up, and get paid, ultimately. As far as activation, so I've never used this word outside of the promotional marketing, experiential marketing field in this manner. So an activation it's the event. Like we had, I believe it was 1 or 2 days of the event in Boston. So an activation, we're setting up the footprint to activate. And the footprint included, it was like a clothing rack with pajamas giveaways for Hannah Anderson. It was the Hannah Jams tour. And so that year they had multiple teams driving the company branded vehicle across the United States to hand out pajamas during the holiday season. And Hannah Anderson is known for the matching PJs, the families with the cute matchy pajamas for the holidays. So these were very popular. The lines were around the block. Like they were busy. And it was just us two. Mostly doing a lot of the technical, like if we had technology equipment in the company branded vehicle to be able to capture information, surveys, and consumer information prior to them receiving their complimentary pajama set. We also had to, we parked the car. That was a part of the display. So that was also a part of the display of the footprint and activation. And then managing the lines, greeting people, welcoming people into the footprint, and being a face for the brand, as well as the tour managers. So if there were any issues electronic-wise, any issues with inventory, because we had to make sure we were fully stocked, and also being a brand ambassador. So like I mentioned, talking to customers or consumers, if you'd like to call them, attendees of the event, as well as telling them about the hashtag to use for social media so that they could see how the activation was coming along. So that was day one, and I was saying that was probably about maybe 6 hours long. I really can't recall. 6 to 8 hours. Once everything was given out, it was done. So just depending on the traffic, it may have been shorter than the 6 hours. All right. So that was day one. And we're off again to the next stop in the company branded vehicle, which, by the way, kind of looks like this, but I have an actual picture that I'm going to show y'all. Just a minute. Hold tight. This was the actual company branded vehicle. See the cute, it was called a bob car. There's the little reindeers, super cute reindeer antlers. And it was, it had to be plugged in because the power outlets inside were connected to a big TV screen with the company, like, commercial ads and everything. And then there were also iPads that were connected to this power source for people to put in their information to be able to get their complimentary pajama set. So this is a side of it. Hashtag Hannah Jams tour. Y'all, this was so, like, it was fun overall. The nostalgia is just, it's getting me right now. If I could go back and do it again, I definitely would. And we're off. On the road in the bob car to our next stop, which is New York City. New York, New York, New York. So we did another activation here, and it was huge. Huge. The line for the complimentary pajamas, I want to say it went up to 2 blocks, maybe 3. It was crazy. Like, we handed so many out in the New York activation. And if I can recall correctly, it was maybe 2 days. 2 days long. All right. So it was the same thing as I mentioned at the Boston stop, handing out the premiums, getting surveys, managing the lines, line control, greeting customers, welcoming customers, checking on the technology, driving the company branded vehicle around, checking on supplies and inventory, doing recaps of the event, and being the face for Hannah Anderson, the Hannah Jams tour for that time period for the East Coast. All right. And we're off again. Third stop, Chicago. So we drove from New York to Chicago and did another activation for the Hannah Jams tour. We also had a little bit of downtime, so we were able to, eat, check out the city a little bit, and got back on the road. Fourth stop. I will go over the fourth and fifth stop. Those are on the West Coast in the next video. Thanks for watching part 1. Leave a comment if you have questions about brand ambassador, tour management, going on tour, and promotional marketing, experiential marketing, how to get into it, any questions whatsoever. This is a really, really good experience. I did this back in 2017, and I want to say it was 3 weeks long. Super, super cool experience. Once in a lifetime.